Hello everyone, welcome to another Elliott with concept. It's Gwen Michaels. Today I'll be doing a market update on pound JPY. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what I think about pound JPY. I did some video some months back and I gave you guys directional bias on medium term and also long term for pound JPY. And I just want to do a review again of that, and also based on the new price levels and also what have also completed in the last few days. All right, let's go ahead and start this one. But before I do so, I want to first of all take out time to thank you all that have contributed to the success of this channel. Here we are growing immensely, and I want to celebrate all you that have sent in your contribution one way or the other in order to make this channel a better one. Okay, let me start up with pound JPY here on a weekly time frame. I want to go on a weekly time frame because if I step down to a monthly time frame, there are not really much things to talk about on the monthly time frame. Apart from the fact that we have overall seen that we've had support here, this is also a pattern that up till this time here I'm still looking at what is this. Okay, I looked at what is this, and I'm not going to discuss that also in this video, but however I'm going to be discussing with you long-term directional bias. Okay, long-term directional bias. I looked at this and I asked myself, what if market was also creating some sort of maybe a 1, maybe 2, and then maybe 3, and could have been starting to create an ABC that could have created a 4, but however market continued upside, and that should have dropped for a 5 here right then, but market continued upside here, but overall market didn't break through that point there. Okay, so market didn't break through or break below or into the which is price stages of wave 1, as you can see. And I know a lot of things. I ask myself a lot of questions when I'm doing analysis, and also I tend to answer them myself. So I don't know. Okay, so however, if that would be the situation that we could be looking at, maybe wave 1, maybe to 2, maybe to 3, maybe to 4. Okay, but this really looks abnormal for a flat pattern. Okay, I can be looking at a flat pattern such as this one right here for this kind of wave, and overall I could be looking for another downtrend to complete with 5. Okay, so I wouldn't be looking for that kind of pattern here, but overall let's look at what also is happening from left to right on pound JPY. Okay, we overall trading at 160.134 at the moment. So I'm going to work out with you on from a weekly time frame. Okay, so let's start over from a weekly time frame as I would wanted to have seen before. Okay, so on a weekly time frame here, I'm going to start over to count the very wave that we've seen here. And if this is going to be the end of the wave, which I'm going to count for you in this video here, we're going to be looking at something different. Okay, we're going to be looking at another different setup entirely. Overall, we could see that this could also signify a complete reversal to the downside, maybe, or we could be looking at an ABC, and then price could also continue again for another leg to the upside. So we could be looking at the possibility of a zigzag on a larger degree, which could also be a 3 wave ABC down, and then maybe another 5 wave to the upside. Okay, so I don't know, I'm going to work out this with you guys. First, I want to go over start on the daily time frame. Okay, so but however, if we look at this on a weekly time frame, we can still count the wave. Okay, we can still count the wave because I see a possible leading structure here, and that was also what I mentioned before today. Okay, so I mentioned this a long time ago, and this was also a very good leading structure. For a leading structure that has an ABCDE pattern, all right, and it's very unique, so I can as well put that up as my wave 1 right there. Okay, so I can do that, put that up as my wave 1, and this drop right here, I can as well put this up as my wave 2 right there. Okay, so whatever run that happened up there, okay, so this could also be my wave 3. Okay, so looking at this one from a weekly time frame, I think we should as well go still look at that from a weekly time frame. We can as well see all the things which I pointed out first for you guys. Okay, so I did count the internal wave structure which I want to be on the daily time frame. However, okay, so the internal wave structures here, which I did count for some of the persons that followed my work before then. Okay, so I did count the internal wave structure, and we have a week 5. Okay, so these are the internal wave structure for the internal wave count. All right, so we have a 5-wave move up here, and this is the end of the week 3. All right, so we have lower degree 5 wave, we have higher degree week 3. Okay, and what we worked out was also a possible contraction here. Okay, so we worked out a possible contraction of an ABCDE, and we witnessed also a breakout. Okay, after that, so I could put that as week 4. Okay, so I just want to do this step by step for you guys so you guys can get a proper understanding. So I think we did hit our week 5. Okay, our week 5 hit nicely, and we had a very unique reversal pattern on a weekly time frame. Okay, so we had what could be an evening star. Okay, so we had a bullish candle, followed by a strong indecision candle, followed by the next bearish candle. So this is an evening star. Okay, that showed to us, okay, that this is ready to reverse to the downside. Okay, that's very good to see. And also from a daily time frame, I'm going to share with you how we can approach this one as from a trading perspective and also from an analytical perspective. Okay, let me go over to a 4-hourly time frame, because I want you guys to see from a 4-hourly time frame what is going on with this one here. So we have a possible extreme right here and the end of the week 5. Okay, so what we could be looking at could be a possible ABC structure, and we did see a very hugely strong drop first with retracement, another drop. Okay, and we did see so another push to the upside here. So here it's a possibility that we could have completed an A, B, C of a smaller degree, that we could be looking at an A, maybe a B right here, then maybe a C down there. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be looking at in the future. But here in this video, I'm going to show you why I think that there is still more to come for pound JPY. There's still more to come for pound JPY, and that's what I'm going to share with you also in this video. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and also like, and also if you have any questions, you can drop it in the comment section. I will be glad to share with you also my views based on your question. Okay, so on this one here, I would just go ahead and label this first as what it is. Okay, I just want to label this first as what it is, because I have a 3-week move to downside. Then I can put this as an ABC. All right, like I just did right now. Okay, so just put that ABC. I just want to change the color a little bit. I want to use something different from what I used before. So I'm going to use blue for this video here, and I just want to ask you guys to take a pause of this video right now. First, take a pause and then look at this territory here. Can you speak well about this territory for a bullish setup? Okay, no. Okay, I put it that I can't speak any good about this setup on a long okay, I can't long anything in here, but rather I'm going to share with you what I think is also happening and the failures which I'm going to also look to capitalize on this video. So that's going to be my thread. Okay, we had a very huge breakout first. Okay, as you can understand that after a very good ABCD down, what we want to be seeing is the start of a new wave. Okay, so I'm going to be seeing I should be expecting the start of a new wave. What I'm looking at here is overall I'm looking at a possibility that this has completed a 3-wave move, and there could be a great chance that we might be working out a plan for price to hit maybe an A, another B, another C. Then we could be looking at that completing. Okay, so I would want to start first of all to label the internal structures. Okay, so I want to go over to a 1-hourly time frame. Okay, there's a reason why I want to use the 1-hourly time frame, because it's gonna be very much visible for you guys to see. Okay, I'm gonna make some assumptions in this video here. All right, so I'm going to assume that I have my very first start of an A, okay, the very first leg of an impulse, okay, and what I would expect after the very first leg of an impulse would be a corrective wave, okay, a corrective wave such that we can test 61.8. So I'm going to put that B here. I'm going to just put B here on a blank surface, okay. I'm not going to put C there. Looking at this one here, do you think that the B wave is complete? No, I don't think the B wave is complete. One of the reasons why I don't think the B wave is complete is we had what could have been some sort of structure here, okay. So what I was looking at for is I was looking at a possibility that price could move to hit maybe back at this extreme, okay. If price did hit this extreme here, I would have looked at a possibility of starting to run to see a possibility of a running flat or an expanded flat. However, price shallowed, okay, so shallowed in here, so I can see that I have an A. I could say I have a B, okay. So what I'm looking at here, I'm looking at a possibility of a C completion. I'm looking at this one here. Is there a possibility that we might be working out an internal contraction and then a breakout, okay? So maybe such that we could be working out an A, B, maybe a C down there, and that could also be our B wave B, and then a breakout. There is a great possibility, but looking at laws of proportion and time travel here, I think there is so much problem or irregularities with this kind of setup for this kind of contraction here. I'll look at the downside, okay. I'll look at the downside with a high risk to reward, okay. So here's going to be my trade plan. My trade plan here is going to be that I have a possible extreme, which is going to be my B wave, okay. It's going to be my B wave, and I'm going to look at a possible trade plan here, okay. For a risk to reward, so I think this is going to be my possible low entry or possible low territories for a wave A. Okay, I want to put that up, okay, and I want to see the wave, okay. It's a whole lot of rapid movement of lead, okay, in pound JPY. So I will just try and make it real for you guys. So I think whatever happened here, this drop that happened here is A, B. I think a drop that happened here is actually an A of a lower degree that I've created an A, B, C, and then this is going to be my B of this lower degree, and I'm going to look at a C to the downside, okay. I'm looking at that possibility. So if I'm looking at taking a trade from this point, where will be my stop loss, okay. So yesterday would have been a good time to look at sell trades when price moved into good territories, okay. And if I'm looking at taking a trade from this point here, where will be my stop loss? I would like to say that your stop loss could be somewhere above here, but I think the best place to look at placing your stop loss should be above the previous B leg. If price breaks above 16100, I think that time I could say I'm wrong with this analysis, okay. So first, what will be my target area? I want to target back previous lows here, okay. I want to target previous lows there, and I'm also going to target 127 Fibonacci extension of swing low to swing high, and that could also be somewhere below this point here. It's going to be around 157 territories there. Let me go ahead, put up the okay. So for a TP1, there is a great possibility of hitting TP1 and then making a 1:2.6 risk to reward first. And for a TP2, which is 157, all right, I'll look at 157. We could be hitting another 1:3 risk to reward. Looking at this one here, where will be, I'm going to draw a Fibonacci tool. I'm going to use a Fibonacci tool to check the Fibonacci retracement areas of this, okay. So this is just slightly above the 78.6 of the swing low to swing high, okay. So this is a very nice territory for a B leg. Let me just go ahead, change the color one more time, okay. So I'm going to use that, Let me go ahead, bring back the lines. I want to bring back the lines so you guys can all see. Okay, I'm gonna give this some little bit of distinction. Okay, so sub-minute is good. All right, so we have a good trading plan. All right, we have a good trading plan, and I think price should drop from this point on. That there is so much irregularities with this one, so possibly if there's gonna be some other moves on pound JPY bubble to the upside, okay, so it's best to wait for a new day, maybe on Friday, and you can look to take a short position. Okay, stop loss should be above this point, then you can target TP1 and also TP2 down there. All right, so subscribe, please, like, and also share this video with friends. And if you want to learn more on the Elliott wave concept, this is your home, and I will teach you more about the Elliott wave concept and how to apply it to your daily trading life. See you on the next video, guys. Bye bye.